So I was with my cousin last week. We went out, and while in the Uber, okay, I actually went to his place first. So while in the Uber, the driver was playing a radio station, and it was a sports radio station. So someone called in and then asked what I think was Arsenal playing at that time. That's what was Arsenal playing. And I'm like, guy, just carry your phone and check Google and see the scores. Why are you calling the radio station to ask what Arsenal is playing? Anyway, after I asked that, the presenter told him what the scores was, and then he proceeds to ask when Chelsea is playing. And by that time, I already lost it. Like, guy, why are you asking when there's phone? And then it occurred to me that this person probably doesn't have access to a smartphone and probably using Nokia Tonosobe. And the only way to access all the information, to access sport information, is by listening to the radio, right? By calling the radio station to get up to date information about what's happening in the world of sports. And then it now occurred to me that these are the people that we are building financial inclusion for. When we say want to bank the unbanked, when we say want to bank the unbanked, these are the people we are banking for. So when people now release iOS app and say they are banking your bank, then I'm now wondering, how are you banking your bank with your iOS app? And I mean, I've seen like really good examples of people that are banking your bank. There's a startup that won the Pitch to Win event, I think early this year. I can't remember their name now. So basically, they provide loans to market women, and they do this by like getting agents out there to get the data of these women and then provide them access to loans. These women would have otherwise not been able to access the loan because I mean no bank is going to stress that much, and I mean you know the details. So yeah, they provide access to loans for these market women. That's like a very great example. We have the likes of Paga, and then there's also this guy that pitched his startup on my TikTok live last year, maybe I think around December. So what it does is to use it's mobile money basically, right? Using your phone number as a wallet where you can receive money, transfer money, and basically do all the transaction you mind. That's also like very good example of banking your bank. And then and one that annoys me the most is people that say that POS should go, because POS is literally the best form of banking your bank that we have as of now. And I'm not saying it's perfect, right? But as of now, that's the best that we have. So imagine this scenario: you want to send money to someone in the village, right? Before, you have to send it to a relative that is close to that relative you want to send money to. And when you send money to that person, the person now has to go to the bank to get the money, and then the person has to find a convenient day that they will now travel to the village. So the whole process will probably take like maybe 3 days or 4 days, depending on like the availability of the person. But what these POS guys have done is to shorten that time. So now the person you are sending money to in the village can go to the POS guy, give me your account number, and then they will send the account number to you. And I mean, the transaction is done in less than 5 minutes, right? That's one. And then when people now say that these POS guys are the ones that are collecting money in the ATM, that's why there's no money in ATM. I've made a video about it. I've made a video about this. This is totally false, right? Most of these POS guys, they get their money from market women, right? And market women give them money because they help them save time and they trust them, right? So instead of a market woman leaving her store or a market man leaving his store, go to the bank for like maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, right? And then come back, would have lost customers. They'll just give Brataju, Rashinedu right there in the market. And then, I mean, the transaction is complete, less than 5 minutes. So that convenience, maybe banks have to innovate the way they expect people to bring money to them. Because, I mean, I'm not going to go and waste my precious time. I know this video is getting really, really long, but POS should not go. And I'm not saying it's perfect. If you have a better solution, bring it to the market, right? People automatically adjust to it if it's good. Don't say POS has to go because you're paying 100 naira. 100 naira is the list of money you can pay for convenience. And then the other part where they say banks, POS guys are selling money. That is not selling money. It's not, how is paying 100 naira selling money for every 5,000 that you withdraw? So if you want to leave your house and go to the bank, you not enter bus, or you not enter Okada, you not take Uber. Like, you're paying for convenience, and then you want to refer to the era of cash crunch. It was a failure in government policy that led to that, and it's just basic principle of economics. When demand is high, I mean, you have low supply. Suppliers would ordinarily increase increase their prices. And I'm not saying this is the perfect system for us, right? But as of now, that's the best we've got. And if anyone is going to innovate around that, then I mean, bring your innovation if it's really good. People will adopt it, and then but don't say POS has to go, and then you don't have anything to replace it with. That's that. Yeah, back to this video is getting really long. Back to banking in your bank. Yeah, so we have to like really build solutions, right, that caters to this world without access to smartphones. If your solution is you want to bank your bank and then you are releasing your iOS app, your Android app, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, what you think? This is a very, very long video. I'm so sorry, but cheers.